Kiko Man. Love Kiko Man. Ooh. It's pretty empty for a big box. I thought maybe the horse parts would be gigantic. Yeah, it's the horse parts. Standard hair affair. How's everyone doing this evening? Big horse parts. That's gonna need a oops, let me let the it's gonna need a top coat on those. I figured I'll do a lot of pastel work on the horses. Ooh. Got some rubber hands. Let's make sure the camera's right. There we go. This is part of the main girl. Her armor. More armor. This is actually part of her right there. And lances. Oh, I keep hitting the microphone. Sorry about that. Let me move the microphone a little bit. That's going to be noisy if I keep doing that. Like that. Little bits and bobs. We got 5 faces. Alternate eyes. I got to buy some extra faces, I guess, for the ArcaNadea. No, they're all standard faces, I think. I wonder if, does anybody know if all Kotobukiya kits have the same face style? I should try shoving some of the faces from other kits on there to see their fit. It seems like it's the same pattern. That's a hefty book, and this light right here probably helps motivation and just pace. Oh, what's in here? Spare parts? No. Registration. We'll be starting with the hair and face. Then the body. Horse, and then the armor. That's good. At least after I build a horse, I can do a matte top coat and then continue with the armor. Wait, why is it? It's only halfway through. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. This is where I pretend to be organized, and it doesn't make a bit of difference once I start making the kit. There's big mold lines all along these hair here. Usually in girlpla kits, this is only mold lines I usually care about that much. This and like on the legs and arms. Now there's no... I'm curious if there's any mold lines on the horse legs or not. Besides losing... This is a weird color. It's ABS. It's almost translucent. It actually is. It is an interesting... Why? I'm curious after I put together if maybe... Like, maybe the color of the flesh behind it gives it a sort of translucent clothing. That fits together pretty well. Sometimes if you clip, like you saw me, I was clipping the holes. It fits together so well that then you can just kind of sand it down to bring the edges together evenly. Here we go. There we are. This step does not say put her head on yet, so I'm not gonna put her head on yet while I go to the restroom. So let me go to the restroom real quick. Right back. Slice so thin it liquefies in the pan. And streaming any competitions I have. There, see how that fit together really well. Almost looks like a bear. Because if you know, there's so many earthquakes here. It's like, how could another big one not happen? Because the last one was 11 that happened up in around Fukushima, and that like shut down Japan in a big way. I wasn't living here at the time. Or does it go up in there? Are you sure that it says 1? It says this goes on first. Just to make sure I get a nice, clean fit. And that's nice. They put the panel line, not panel line, but they put the seam line right down the muscles. That way when I darken it up, you won't even notice. Let's do a little sneak, a little preview of putting together. I may call it a night at this point.